know why Messi's the best player I've ever seen in my life? Because he's a competitor. He's an animal.
Why does Guardiola never hide his affection for Messi? Because they are kindred spirits. In a recent pre-match press conference, during Manchester City's tour of Japan, a journalist posed this question to Guardiola.
Hi Pep, many experts and fans are saying you are now the GOAT, the greatest manager of all time, and can you please tell us honestly, how do you think about that?
Since picking up the first-team coaching reins at Barcelona in 2008, Guardiola has won an impressive 35 championship trophies, including 3 Champions Leagues, 3 La Ligas, 3 Bundesligas, and 5 Premier Leagues. His legendary Barcelona has created one of the greatest 6 crown wonders in football history. He has truly infused nouveau-rich Manchester City, which was ridiculed for over a decade. With the pedigree of a traditional giant, he has continued to improve on Johan Cruyff's ball control philosophy, making tiki-taka one of the most important tactics in world football, leading countless top managers to follow suit. The current Guardiola seems to have the credentials to vie for the title of greatest manager in history, alongside his football forefather, Rinus Michels. However, in response to the journalist's question, he once again gave a modest denial, echoing his many previous interviews.
I'm not a god, I don't have any intention to be.
He attributes all of his past achievements to the platform provided by the club, utterly refusing to mention his own contributions to team building and tactics. This consistent modesty mirrors that of his star pupil, Messi. In the 2022 Qatar World Cup, Messi single-handedly turned the tides and led Argentina to a 3-star crowning, with the world bearing witness to the coronation of the 3rd-generation king of football on that Qatari night. And yet Messi himself seemed oblivious to this. He attributed their World Cup victory to the outstanding performance of his teammates. He credited the God's eye view passes he consistently makes to the rapport developed through training with his team. He maintained that the strength of a team depends on the strength of the coach, and refused to mention his own peak performance. However, the similarities between the master and his pupil extend beyond their shared modesty to their shared obsession with football. Guardiola once risked his life to travel to Mexico just to study his idol Juan Rillo's 4,231 high-pressure tactics, and flew 5,000 kilometers to Argentina to learn from Marcelo Bielsa. Inspired by Gabriel Batistuta's casual remark, to become a good coach, you must learn from Bielsa. Messi, on the other hand, seemed born to play football. When he was diagnosed with dwarfism at age 11, he neither cried nor screamed, but simply asked the doctor when he traveled across the ocean to join Barcelona, only to be ostracized due to his accent and other issues. He didn't give up or become discouraged. Instead, he chose to let his football do the talking. His best friends are from the football pitch. His way of expressing anger is to nutmeg everyone in sight. Besides football, he seems not to have learned anything else. Humble, persistent, pure. This is why Guardiola has always favored Messi, and it's also why Messi admires Guardiola. They are simply the same kind of people. He is known as Messi, plays football pretty well, and is a good person.